on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and once again, no green screen behind me. You get to see the original setup. To those who are new to my channel, this used to be my old setup before I got a green screen. But I actually got a special kind of video today. So I got this package from Bandai Namco the other day. It showed up. What's in the box? It just randomly there. I knew it was coming because I remember Bandai hit me, asked me for my address, which they tend to do once every like couple weeks / couple months, and then they'll send me stuff. Usually it's like model kits, which I have not built yet. If you guys want to see a video on this, I guess let me know in the comment section below. Usually this happens like once a month, and this came like shortly 2 weeks after that. So it's like, what could it be? Is it Xenoverse 3? Is it Fighters 2? No, probably not. They never do that. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just go ahead and unbox it on camera. Where's my razor? Got it. Got my super manly pink razor. And let's just go ahead and cut it open and see what's inside here, and then kind of dig into it one by one. So here we go. Slicing this open right now as we go. And I'm gonna put it down. No, close my eyes. Looking away. So, what's inside here? See what we got. It is cardboard. Oh, it is cardboard. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh, snap! That's exactly what it is. Dog. Hold on. This is dope. It is a cat. They sent me a cat. A real life cat. What am I gonna name it? Comment section below, give me a name for the cat. Obviously, this is my cat. All right, jokes aside, let's get into this box because I'm sure you want to know what's inside the box as much as I do as well. Well, granted, I can see the two things in this box, but you got the point. What's in the box, Rhymestyle? Stop talking and show us. So first thing we got is this Perfect Cell, which was actually released at San Diego Comic-Con this past summer, middle of July. So to those who have no idea, Tamashii Nations and Bluefin are the companies that put out these SH figure arts that they release once every couple months. Every single year at Comic-Con, they always took a special color variant. In the past, they've done stuff like this color variant Arlia Vegeta, color variant Goku, which is literally just the base Goku, but in like a red gi instead of orange gi. Also, I have the Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan, or Youth Gohan, which I got from 2012. And the one that I never actually got was the original Super Saiyan 1 Goku, which is like, that figure is like $1,000 now, and I'm not paying $1,000 for a figure. This year they had 3 exclusives, which is a little bit confusing. They had the world's first Dragon Ball tour, which is basically like a little kiosk stand that they set up, which lets you play Dragon Ball Heroes. They had a Dragon Ball Super card game. They had figures, so you can see different like poses and stuff. They kind of like all the big merch that's like, I guess the hot stuff this year for Dragon Ball. This year they had 3 exclusive figures, which consisted of Perfect Cell, Broly, which I actually can see in this box, and then also we got Vegito, which actually I did manage to snag the Vegito. Now, unfortunately, I did not get a chance to get these figures at Comic-Con this year. Number one, I didn't get a chance to get in. Comic-Con tickets are always so hard to get, and usually I always borrow like a friend's pass so I can run in and out and buy these figures, but it wouldn't even matter because apparently these were so hot this year that they immediately sold out. Now, I think this is the actual Comic-Con exclusive, which you can see San Diego Comic-Con sticker down here, which basically what this is just the original Vegito that they released a couple years back, like 2 years ago, but with blue hair. Normally, with the newer figures, they all have like new molds and stuff, but for the color variants, they basically just re-released the original figures with like a little bit of twist, if that makes sense. So this is the big one. This is the one I want the most, just because it's Vegito. Who doesn't like blue Vegito? He's like the coolest figure out of all these 3 by far. Actually, I forgot to mention, a big shout out to Josh. Josh tweeted me while at Comic-Con. Josh, you know who you are if you're watching this video. He tweeted me at Comic-Con, mentioned that he had 2 copies of the Vegito, and if I found him, he was going to sell me one of the copies, and I'm getting at least that. However, because Nano ended up flying out for this event, mostly to get these figures as well, I ended up just giving him my Vegito blue. That way, at least he had something to go home with, which I don't know if he ended up buying his figures or not later, and I feel like he's about to get these as well, which is even funnier. But I ended up giving him mine. Good God, Rhymestyle, I know. Gave away, you know, the one exclusive I got from Comic-Con, but it is what it is. I guess it worked out on because now I have 2. Then they had this. Now, this is probably, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm a big fan of the Cell because I like the blue variant that they have, but I feel like what they could have actually done instead is they could just release like a all blue Cell. You know, they have the color variant Cells in all the Dragon Ball games. Like, for example, the second color for Cell in Dragon Ball Fighters is like blue, completely blue, basically signifying like an adult Cell Jr. That would have been cool, but still, because I love Cell so much, I figured I still need this, and I kind of like the blue twist on it. So, and on top of that, look at this box. This box itself is super clean. So, this is like the one I wanted the most next to the Vegito. But unfortunately, again, didn't get my hands on this, and I actually had to take an L by buying this off of eBay, and it kind of hurt. But I mean, I'm kind of satisfied as a collector. The third one actually I did not get a chance to buy is... Oh, snap! Hold on! I'll show you in a second. I just moved this, and I said there's something else in there. This is the other one, Broly. Now, the reason why I chose not to buy Broly, again, number one, if you miss out on buying these at cons, they get pretty expensive. I think they sell these at like 60 bucks at the convention. Afterwards, it'll shoot up to like easily at 200 plus. The reason why I chose not to buy the color variant Broly is because, check this out behind me. Broly. That's the Comic-Con exclusive Broly from the year before that. The big difference between this Broly is what they did is the original Broly just had straight up yellow hair. You see how this Broly originally that came out like 2 years ago, it just has yellow hair? So much dust. Yellow hair, that's the original one that came out. When they had the Comic-Con exclusive, they had the green hair variant. So basically, it just has a green tint. That's just the main difference here. Again, it sounds silly, but as a collector, the smallest differences with the exclusivity stickers is what makes you want to buy these. And this is probably one of the coolest Broly figures that I've ever had in my entire life. So naturally, I had to get it. Now, unfortunately, for some reason, they decided to release another color variant Broly, which basically features, once again, so you can compare to each other. It's got the same, like, greenish tint on the hair, but the overall like body is also a little bit more darker and dirtier. Now honestly, I think this is the coolest looking Broly because it feels more gritty and more like how Broly should be, where this one's more like colorful and happy Broly, go figure. Happy Broly. This one's the coolest one. However, because I already own a Comic-Con exclusive Broly, I decided I'm just gonna skip on this. As cool as this box is, it's like I don't want to spend this much on figures just because I already got the original one. And do I really need a second one? But it kind of hurt me to make that decision. Like, I know I'm not the biggest Broly fan, but when it comes down to exclusive figures, I'm a complete sucker for it. But again, this is pretty cool. Look at that from the back. I would open this to show you, but you know, it's just the collector inside me is keeping me from doing that. And once again, you can see the event exclusive sticker on the bottom. I guess I can show you this. For a Broly figure, this is pretty intense. Like, this is dope. Like, it feels like high quality. The thing that makes me really a big fan of Tamashii figures for Dragon Ball, for the Dragon Ball line, is the fact that like these don't feel like little dinky pieces of plastic that like, you know, get super loose and get destroyed over the course of just sitting there existing. Like, I have other figures from other lines that are just kind of like in my storage box that like I didn't even touch and they're already like falling apart. These are high quality, which is what makes me a big fan of Tamashii stuff. But yeah, like, you know, this is cool. This is really, really dope. So anyways, you mix in the exclusivity by adding the rareness factor with them, and it's an automatic win-win for a situation like me. On top of that, look how cool this box is. This is awesome. So I'm happy I got that. Thank you, Bandai Namco. How did you know? How did you know I wanted this? I was kind of low-key hurt because I remember the one thing I always have a goal for when I go to Comic-Con is I always want to get that one main exclusive for me. And it's always been the Tamashii figures for me. When Comic-Con ended that weekend, and this is the first year where I actually didn't get my hands on it, so I was like, dang, that sucks. I really don't want to buy her on eBay, but I'm going to have to do it. So I did it. I actually ended up buying Just to Sell and the Vegito. But here's the kicker. You ready for this? There's something else in this box. The Vegito. They sent me Vegito as well. So yeah, now I have two of these. Okay, this is weird. Hold on. Okay, I think I just debunked myself. Go check this out. It says event exclusive on this one, and then it says Comic-Con exclusive on this one. And this is not a sticker. This is like part of the actual box, so you can't like rub it off. So I guess that does confirm that all three of these figures will be available at the Dragon Ball Tour if you happen to go to that, which is happening in 7 locations across the country, 2 of which already took place, one in Comic-Con, which is the first one, and then the second one in DC. I think the next one is happening in like Texas or something like that. In fact, I'll have a link in the description below, which will link you to the website so you can see it for yourself. It is free. I don't know if Dragon Ball Heroes is going to be at any future events. I think they mentioned that they didn't plan on bringing it to the next one in DC. But I don't know how much that's going to change when they go to like other places across the U.S. And this is U.S. only for now. As far as whether or not it's going to go across the rest of the world, I have no idea yet. But if you are near a Dragon Ball tour, go. It's free. You get to hang out with fellow Dragon Ball fans. And on top of that, it's just a fun environment. You get to see all the cool figures that they have, play a Dragon Ball Super card game. They also had Dokkan Legends and Fighters kiosks. And they also had giveaways as well if you do like summons and stuff. If you guys watched Nano's video, we did a summon challenge where if you win an SSR or you pull an SSR, you get a free shirt, which I actually ended up giving away a couple weeks ago in one of my past videos. So as I'm sitting here editing this video, I'm recording this part actually way after I was done with the unboxing. I noticed both of these boxes are actually completely different. For starters, if you look on the back, you'll notice that they both use different spelling. This one uses the English spelling when they released Vegito in the US, and then this is the one that says Vegito where it's like E-T-T-O. This is technically the correct way to spell it. On top of that, this box is literally Comic-Conized. Comic-Con all over in the back. This one just has blue. It looks fake for a second, but it's not. I guess this is the exclusive they can be showing off at like all the Dragon Ball Tour events. Whereas if you did get lucky enough to go to Comic-Con, they kind of gave you like a more exclusive box. That makes sense. Figure-wise, they're the exact same figures. There's no differences and no difference as far as accessories. But really what they did is they changed the packaging up a little bit differently, whereas this one's all light blue and Comic-Con, I guess, themed. Whereas this one is kind of like based on just, I guess, the same theme they were going for with the Cell and Broly, whereas, you know, it's just kind of dark and blue. If you do get your hands on these, hold on to them. I would keep them in the box just because they are going to be super rare. Because once the event ends, I don't think these are going to get sold again. So That's how it goes. But I guess there's some kind of exclusivity to it if you get the Comic-Con version, because it does have that part of the box, but the other ones all say event exclusive. So that's that. So yeah, that's pretty awesome, dude. Thanks, Bandai. So if you guys do want to see an unboxing for all 3 of these figures, maybe at least 2, then let me know in the comment section below and leave a like. Let's go for 3,000 likes, and if there's enough feedback around it, then I guess I'll do a full review on the Dragon Ball Tour exclusive figures, which consists of Vegito Blue, Broly, and Perfect Cell. With that said, I guess if you do collect figure arts, what's a exclusive color variant that you would love to see at a future event or a possible future Comic-Con? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm still waiting for them to release stuff like Hit and Champa. Like, I've seen the figures. I've seen Champa actually a while back, which they never released or even announced yet. And Hit, where's my Hit figure? Come on, Bandai Namco, Tamashi, Bluefin, get on it! With that said, if you enjoyed today's quick video of me just opening this box, then feel free to leave a like and a comment. If you have any questions, you can ask me down below. Better yet, you can also tweet me at Rhymestyle. Other than that, hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day. My name is Rhymestyle. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.